the final 2 games of our first season with Everton, and we might just scrape it into the Champions League. Hello, special intro. Maybe scrape into the Champions League. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll have a look at all the permutation down in a minute. But yeah, Everton. We've got this episode, FA Cup final tomorrow, hopefully with Chelsea. And then going from that, oh God, we'll see. Check out Brazilian Burnley if you haven't already. Good save. I got my shirts up from FM23 as well. Dobson, Charlton, captained me from League One to the Premier League. Beautiful. Makes it amount with Chelsea. Gonna regret having that up if he scores against us in the final. Let's jump into this big episode. And here we are. Final 2 games, Brighton and Tottenham. Let's go over what's been hip-hop happening. Beat Arsenal, big. 2-1 against Villa, that was tight. They took the lead. Makoko, and then the 95th minute penalty from Mislav Orsic, getting us that vital win. 3-0 against Forest, yep. I mean, they're already relegated, so we did stomp that one a bit. Orsic, Ducore, Calvert-Lewin, and then Bournemouth, a narrow 1-0 win. Orsic, again, God. Mislav Orsic, what a man. And that leaves the Premier League table looking like this. Let's go over everything, shall we? We are in 5th. United are 4th, Arsenal are 6th. We're 6 points above Arsenal. So 1 point, we finish 5th minimum, okay? But we're level on points with United. They have a little bit better of a goal difference, only the 23 better. Don't think we're going to catch that, okay? You know, let's be honest with ourselves. But we are playing Brighton, who are already relegated, although tough game. Brighton's still a strong team, which I'm very much going to poach my way through with any money I have in the summer. And then Tottenham, who are 14th and who have been struggling this season. So, we could reasonably win both of those games, right? Or at least, 4 points, yeah? United, however, have 2 games left as well. City and Brentford. Yes, Brentford are 11th. Nothing to play for, whatever. City are top. And if they win the Premier League. And I just have to hope that the pure idea of Man City getting to win the Premier League title at the Etihad against Man United will ball them forward into a win. And a win against Brighton, or even a point against Brighton, can take us into 4th. Oh boy, I'm setting myself up for a fall, aren't I? Team news-wise, this is how it's looking. Yeah, Pickford in goal, back for Patterson, Tarkowski, Van der Ven, and Mikalenko. Onana behind Iwobi and Ducore. Makoko on the right, Orsic on the left, Calver-Lewin up top. Yeah, yep, this is how we're going. Brighton, a tough game. Already relegated, like I said, but still, I think they're going to be a tough game. And so, going a little bit more defensive maybe with a 4-3-3 rather than a 4-2-3-1, but still. Yeah. Win. If we win, we're into 4th. And then United stutter against City even a little bit, and we are in with a big shout of Champions League. Oh, God. Can you imagine? Dare to dream. Let's dare to dream. And without further ado, let's just jump into this massive end-of-season game at Goodison Park against Brighton. Patterson heads it forward. Makoko gets there, plays it to Iwobi quickly. Oh, goes for over top. Webster intercepts it. Iwobi's quick to get to it. And Iwobi's dribbling on and has a go. From effort. Good play from Iwobi. Get the ball, win it back. Makes the effort. Maybe I'd prefer he run into the area a bit more there. Are we working the ball into the box? We are. So I don't know why he didn't, but yeah. Good start. That's what we want. Just keep the pressure on them. Find that breakthrough. I am also using this game as a scouting mission to see anyone I want to nab from them, because they do have a good team. Orsic with a free kick into the box. Far post header from Ducore is saved by Sanchez. Makoko headers in the parried save by Sanchez. It's going to be looked at for offside here. I don't know who in particular has been looked at, but it has been given. Everton 1, Brighton 0. Yusufa Makoko with the headed goal. And look at that Premier League table as things stand into 4th. Everton, Jesus Christ. What? I had to go at the board for saying get Europa League football earlier, and I've done even better. Oh my god, this team's come a long way. Patterson, free kick by the halfway line though to Onana. Goes to Calvert-Lewin, to Iwobi. Through ball, what a run from Makoko as well. Just places that under Sanchez in the bottom corner. Yusuf and Makoko, what a player. The lads get some praise. 22 minutes, Everton 2, Brighton 0. Makoko's got a brace, and we're cruising. We are cruising. And we've got another free kick here. Mislav Orsic is going to stand over it. Maybe in shooting range for the Croatian. He's going to have a go. It's over the bar. I won't select him too much. Mislav Orsic, what a player. You know, maybe all the money I spent looked a bit him. You know, you think maybe it won't be worth it, especially with his age. You know. But number 99, he has been a revelation for us. Our top scorer, I think, mainly playing on the left wing. 30 years old. He's still got a good few years here. And what a man. What a man helping, you know, charge us forward and spearhead us towards Champions League at this point in football. And Webster has a free kick at the halfway line. Brighton trying to march. What a ball. What a run. And what a finish. Out of nowhere, Brighton have got to go. Marco Livaya, who I have never heard of, who was on a 6.2 before he scored as well, has scored. Damn. They paid 11. And he scored. What can I say? We're still winning. But yeah, Brighton pulled back just before half-time here. Makes things a little bit more interesting. On the counter, they nabbed a goal. But we are going to go into the break ahead here, which is all that matters. 2-1 up. I'm happy. Good work. Keep it up. And yeah, just keep it up. More of that. More of that. Sanchez, goal kick. It's a dunk. Caicedo to Lallana, forward to Livaya. Makoko intercepts the pass well, but Doucouré ran for it. Doucouré might be my personal player of the season. He's been brilliant for us in that midfield role. Van der Ven, January signing, goes forward to Iwobi, all the way back though to Pickford, who has asked me. He's making it sound like he might want to leave at the end of his contract, so maybe he will go in the summer. Orsic through ball to Calvert-Lewin. What a run! Calvert-Lewin smashes it over though. Right, 20 minutes to go. Just thinking about fitness, especially heading into that Tottenham game, which, no offence, is probably going to be a bit harder than this one. I'm looking around. Doucouré, not the best game as well. Bring him off for Adrissa. And then it's just Adrissa or Onana playing in that DM role. Yep, he can drop back. Patterson, just back from an injury, so, you know, don't want to play him too much. He comes off with a Dow. Calvert-Lewin, not the best game. Orsic is definitely going to come off for Dwight McNeil here. Yeah. Dwight likes to be a bit more of a winger than straight up inside forward. But yeah, just 3 subs. Makes them more in a minute, I think. But I want to make them all right away. Yeah, I'm happy with the performance. I'm very, very happy with this performance. But 15 minutes to go. As you can see, Brighton have gone more attacking as well. Tempted to maybe drop back even more, go cautious, but I don't want to do that. I really don't. I want to keep up this pressure. You know, they're losing their heads a bit. They're getting yellow cards, but still, they find themselves with a throw-in. Lallana, Lamptey goes for the cross. Van der Ven, back to Pickford for safety. Punts it forward. Right, that's Brighton's ball, clearly, though. But Dunk gives it away. Onana, of all people, is in behind, and he scores. It's 3-1 Everton. Lewis Dunk lost his head, and Onana, pushed further forward after the substitute of Idrissa Gana Gueye coming on, is there to slot it home. And it's 3-1. We've got a 2-goal lead back. Iwobi's tired. He'll come off for Anthony Gordon, who, you know, isn't a centre midfielder, but he'll do. And Calvert-Lewin, not the best game. I'll bring him off. And I'll bring on Steve Mounay. Remember Steve Mounay? He was brilliant. Okay, for the low fee as well. You know, Calvert-Lewin coming back's really overshadowed him, but he was a very astute bit of business, I say from myself. You know, if he leaves in the summer, I think we can definitely make a nice, healthy profit as well. But I'd be fine keeping him, honestly, as we come towards full time. I'll give a bit more praise, you know. Some tired legs out there, but the team have played really, really well. And really put us in a good position here with this dominant performance and this 3-1 win to finish in the top 4, potentially. Makoko on a brace. Really good performance, lads. Very happy. Where is he? Where's Makoko? Beautiful, beautiful man. He's like 18, I don't know. Yeah, beautiful man. We'll go with that. A 3-1 win. Nice and comfortable. Nice and tidy. Very happy with that. Before, Tottenham next week. Before we jump forward, we are going to go into the next day. I just want to see how that Man City United game goes, A lot of pressure on it. If United can pull off a miracle, then I'll be very disappointed because, the top 4 hopes and dreams, definitely, Lewis Dunk's definitely not getting in the England squad based on what he just did. Our top 4 ambitions and hopes and dreams really do rely on Man City doing what Man City should do, which is beat United and get the bragging rights of saying we won the Premier League against Man United, which, feels like something they'd really like to do. Hopefully, they'll be able to do it. Give the guys some rest. Onana is sadly suspended. In his final game of the season, though, he did score that lovely goal, so won't slay him too much. Liverpool did beat Chelsea as well, so it is a must-win for City. Because if they lose, they're still ahead, but it's so narrow, 1 point on the final day. Sad not to have Onana on the last day. Adrian Gay will start then. Just planning my team ahead already in my mind. But into Sunday, Premier League game time. God. City versus United. We've qualified for Europa League. That's brilliant. City United. Oh, please. Please, I'm praying for a Man City right now. I'm praying for it. Nice Man City win. Ruin some Man United morale heading into the last day as well. 14th or not, I think the game against Tottenham's going to be hard. But I have faith. I have faith in this team. This team's been so good that I think I'd be a fool not to have faith in it, honestly. They played very well throughout this season. Maybe a bit of a rough patch coming back from the World Cup, but a lot of teams, there it is. There it is. Never in doubt, honestly, was it? Man City 3, Man United 0. Kyle Walker 2 from Erling Haaland. 2-0 up after 4 minutes, and it was only downhill from there. Haaland has only the 53 goals, if you were curious. Salah scored 30, which in any other season, everyone would be like, "Oh, more Salah, 30 goals." But Erling Haaland did take Alan Shearer's, take the record for most goals in a season. Buy a nice dinner, take it home, and then bang it to hell. 53 goals. Jesus Christ, Erling. Jesus. So Man City are champions. And we need 1 point on the final day against Tottenham. Part of me wants to sit back 5 at the back style and just take that 1 point. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, so close. It's so close. XG-wise, if you're wondering, we should be 8th, but who cares about that? Final day of the season. Everton, Tottenham, 1 point, and we're in the Champions League. Let's do it. Back a smidgen sooner than I thought, dear viewer, because United and Arsenal are in the Europa League final, so they've played a day early. And United beat Brentford 3-0, as expected, putting them back in the 4th, but once again, 1 point. It would be nice if they lost, wouldn't it? But just 1 point against Tottenham's enough. And Arsenal lost an absolute classic, 4-3 to Wolves. What was this? 1-0 to Wolves, 1-1, 2-1 Wolves, 2-all, 3-2 Arsenal, 3-all, and the 93rd minute winner. What a classic that was. Wolves wrapping up a nice and tidy 8 for them. Oh, final day of the season against Tottenham. We are just going to need 1 point. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Oh, God. Tottenham-wise, none of it's been mentioned. They're managed by Thomas Tuchel. That hurts, Tommy. That hurts. But, they're managed by Thomas Tuchel. So, Tuchel. You know how they're going to set up, 3 at the back, wing backs, 2, we're going to go with the shield. It just, Play against them earlier in the season, we won 3-0. Keeps us defensively solid. We just need a point, so we need to be defensively solid. Also, Calvert-Lewin, the freedom of attack as well. Yeah. Oh, and that FA Cup final's on the calendar now. God. How did this happen? I I just wanted to finish, maybe sneak into the Europa League. How did this happen? Champions League football with a point. FA Cup final right there. What happened? What happened was these players played their heart out all season long. As this is how we're lining up. Pickford in goal. Back three of Holgate, Tarkowski and Van der Ven. Patterson right wing back. Mikalenko is left wing back. Idris Gate is in the hole with Anana suspended, sadly. Doucouré and Iwobi just ahead. Calvert-Lewin and Orsic up top. We've played this so many times. These lads know it. Okay? Tactical familiarity, ignore that. These lads know it. And hopefully they've got it in them. 1 point. 1 point is all it takes. Champions League football. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mikalenko the throw. In Tottenham's half. Orsic back to Van der Ven. Van der Ven chips it over to Mikalenko. Is he in good space? Looking for a ball. He finds the ball to Orsic. Orsic dribbling it round to Doucouré, who smashes it wide. Oh, nearly a beautiful link up between probably my two favourite players in this squad, honestly, Doucouré and Orsic. Nearly gives us the opener here. Oh. Orsic to Van der Ven. Iwobi. Punts over the top for Calver-Lewin. In behind. He's slid it home. This is definitely going to go to VAR though. Oh my god. What a goal that'll be. If he's onside. Is he? He's not. Oh. Nearly. We are waiting for this moment. It was good play. Mikalenko the throw to Orsic. Back to Van der Ven. To Iwobi. Turns around and then just first times it. Oh, Calvert-Lewin. A yard offside, just gets away from Mero, goes a little too fast. Goal chalked off, but, you know, we've shown we can find the back of the net. So, let's do that again, but onside this time, yeah? Mikalenko with the throw, all over Tottenham here. Everything is us. Iwobi. I've definitely jinxed it by saying that. Doucouré. Yep, I've definitely jinxed it. Oh, why'd I have to say that? Skip. Through ball. To Bentancur, who is onside and slots it wide. I shouldn't have said that. The second it came out of my mouth, I knew I shouldn't have said that. Tottenham's first kind of chance of the game. Mikalenko on the ball now on the left-hand side. Pulls it back to Iwobi. Mikalenko, for a ball to Van der Ven, goes across too soon, pumped away. Over everyone. Patterson's going to get there though. Verse, good. To Doucouré. Abdoulaye Doucouré over the top to Orsic, who runs onto it. And smashes it just wide. They really want to connect for me, don't they? Doucouré and Iwobi. They have a nice connection, honestly. They connect quite a lot. But and once again, just wide from that pair up. As we rapidly approach half time. Come on, lads. A bit of encouragement. Come on, boys. Also, if you're interested, as things stand, Newcastle pip into the Europa League and Arsenal drop to the Conference League, which is just lovely, honestly, isn't it? As we get to half time, goalless. God. I'd like a goal. A goal would really calm my nerves. Come on, lads. Unacceptable. They're Tottenham. We're Everton. And this season, at least, that means we should be winning. So come on, lads. 62nd minute, just over the hour mark. Changes. Patterson's going to come off. A bit tired for Vidal. He's had a good game, though, Patterson. Calvert-Lewin's going to make way for Makoko. Just a lot of energy and pace up front. Just going at that Tottenham defence, trying to find that breakthrough, trying to slip in behind. 74th minute. More subs, more tired legs. Mikalenko on a yellow as well. Come off for Ruben Vinagre. We're going to have to make a decision about him. We could sign him. I think it's a relatively cheap fee as well. Orsic not playing the best. Bring him off. Oh, God. For Steve Mounay. He's... Give him... Maybe he leaves in the summer. Maybe. If he does, then this may very well be his last hurrah to make himself even bigger a fan favourite than I like to believe he already would be. One of you's got to stay pressing. Sorry, Makoko. Last sub. We'll leave it. We'll leave that for a minute. 15, just over minutes to play. As things stand, 15 just over minutes till Champions League football next season for Everton is confirmed. We're just going to watch the time tick away. We're just going to watch it. I do not mind if there are 0 highlights at this point. In the slightest. I do not mind in the slightest. As Tottenham are trying to push out a bit more at us. God, I'm getting nervy now. I'm getting nervy. Part of me wants to change things, part of me doesn't want to change things. Maybe I should have changed things. Leandro Leal, free kick. Header, well saved by Jordan Pickford. Just going to go a bit more cautious. Just drop back. You know, Idrissa Gana Gueye is going to come off. We're just going to bring on James Garner, who maybe hasn't appeared that much this season, but just bring him on to help see out this game. Pickford's going to punt it forward. Can we get there? We can't. Skip. No. Punt it forward. There we go. Tarkowski to Doucouré. Through ball. Headed clear. Get there. Vidal gets there, but it's to nothing and no one. Leandro Leal. To Lenglet. Come on, lads. Lenglet. Chips it. But Vinagre intercepts. To Mukoko. Wide. If that goes in, Vinagre probably gets signed off that assist alone. But who cares? Because time's ticked away. And we are in, officially, the Champions League. 0-0 draw. Who cares? We just needed a point and we got it. 38 games played. And against all odds and expectations, Everton Football Club, for the first time in God knows how many years, are into the Champions League. My oh my, a single point does it. A single point. Oh, budgets? 50 million. On top of that, you know, Calvert-Lewin, maybe we get a bid. That's a healthy amount of money on top of that. Champions League football means we can attract better players. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. God. I'm happy. I'm happy. As show me a Premier League table where it says it. Everton Football Club secure Champions League football. Show me an email. Everton qualify for the Champions League. Oh, that felt good. This feels good. Oh, God. They say never to fall in love with a lone player. And they say never to fall in love with a beta save. But here I am. As I was planning on ending this at the end of Season 1, but I don't think I'll be able to. I think at the very least we've got to do a Champions League season, haven't we, with Everton? We've got to. I'm talking too far ahead. We've got one game left, but yeah. I think at the very least we do a Season 2 for the Champions League, don't you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Back next time for that FA Cup final with Chelsea. Me versus Potter, who's both home for silverware. Only one man can get it. Only 4 points separate us in the league. Who's going to get that big win and the FA Cup? But that is going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed, as the Premier League season at the very least comes to a close for Everton here. Like I said, Season 2, Champions League, got to do it, haven't we? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Back at least, you know, end of Season 1, one more game. FA Cup final with Chelsea. Can we nab it? I'm pointing to the wrong shirt again. Can we nab it? Chelsea. I never won the FA Cup with Chelsea in the FM23, my FM22 save with them, but, you know, hopefully they still don't win an FA Cup. Fingers crossed. That's going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like and subscribe. For more, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, do you want to see a Season 2 in the Champions League? Let me know. And as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.